Cambiar por. Cambiar por. Now we're using por. Por. Remember the R sound. Por. Por is not por. It's por. Por. It means by. Okay, it can mean by, because of, for. So yeah, it has some meanings. But let's say what it means when using the verb cambiar before por. Cambiar por means to exchange for. So now this is a bit different. We're not talking about money. We're talking about exchanging anything that you need to exchange. It could be, for example, you bought, I don't know, a dress, and you want to exchange it for something else. A different dress, bigger size, smaller size, or for anything else. Maybe you don't need a dress, you need a scarf. So this term is very useful for those situations. So let's look at some examples. Let's look at some examples using this term. ¿Me puede cambiar esta camisa roja por esa camisa morada? ¿Me puede cambiar esta camisa roja por esa camisa morada? Morada? This means, can I exchange this red shirt for that purple one? So you want a different shirt, you want a different color. So this is a good thing to, to ask if you want to do that. Obviously, there are things that you can replace. For example, the shirt, you can replace it with anything else. It could be, I don't know, a blender. It could be a different product that you're purchasing. So, yeah, so it's very flexible. Some things that are good to, some things that are really good to learn is, the first one is this one. ¿Me puede? It's a polite way to ask, can you? Okay, can you? But it's easier to say, well, technically you're literally saying, can you exchange this red shirt for that, purple one? But it doesn't make that much sense. So it's similar to saying in this situation, can I, can I, me puede, but literally me puede means can you? Okay, but it's like saying, like, I want to do this, please just can you do this for me, kind of thing. So can I? Cambiar. We have the verb here, cambiar, exchange. Esta camisa, we have the item that you're exchanging. So esta camisa roja, this red shirt, roja means red, okay, red. And we're saying roja and not rojo because camisa, which means shirt, is feminine, la camisa. So that's why you need roja, feminine adjective, okay? Esta camisa roja, this red shirt. Por, we have the word por right here, for. Esa means that. Esta means this, okay? Esa means that, okay? That. Camisa, it means shirt, right? But we have one here. And morada means purple. Also, some people say violeta. Violeta with the V sound, remember, is very similar to the B as in bell sound in English. Violeta, purple, okay? Morada, violeta, same thing. Purple, that's the name. That's the meaning of those two terms, purple. And if something similar to saying one, you know, in this situation would be por la morada. Instead of saying esa, you can say por la morada. Okay? So la, it's similar to saying one, you know, that shirt. We're referring to the shirt. ¿Me puede cambiar esta camisa roja por la morada? Can you exchange this red shirt for that purple one? Okay, so just remember that. You can also say esa camisa morada if you want to, or you can say por la morada. That's also okay to say. So that's something interesting to know for sure, how to say the same thing in different ways in Spanish, for sure. So we saw that cambiar is right here. Okay, cambiar. And then por is here. So cambiar, then add the item, then por, and then add whatever you want to exchange your item for. Okay, so just remember that. That's very interesting. And let's look at the last example. Okay, the last example. The last example is okay. Vine a cambiar este vestido por uno de talla más grande. Okay. Vine a cambiar este vestido por uno de talla más grande. What does this mean? I have to move this a little up so we can see the translation. So this means I came to exchange this dress for a bigger size one, or a bigger, just a bigger size dress, right? So vine is a common thing to say in Spanish. That means I came to, to do something. Vine a, remember to include a. Vine a, I came to do something. In this situation, cambiar. Remember, technically you're saying here, yo vine a cambiar, but we don't need yo. You can say it if you want, but you don't have to. Yo vine a cambiar. I came to, vine a cambiar, same thing. I came to exchange. Cambiar, exchange. Este. We're not saying esta, we're saying este. It means the same thing, this. Okay, but the difference here is that, or the reason why we're saying este and not esta, is because vestido, which means dress, it's a noun and it means dress. It's masculine as well. So that's why we need to say este vestido, not esto vestido, este vestido, this dress. Okay, vestido, el vestido. It's weird, right? But some nouns are masculine, some feminine. And you need to pay attention to that, even though we're talking about certain things that you might think are for example, females, right? Vestido. Nowadays, anyone can wear a dress, and that's pretty cool. But it's a masculine noun. It's a masculine noun. El vestido. It's not la vestido. It's el vestido. Okay. Este vestido. This dress. Por. So we have, again, this little word here. For. Uno. In this situation means one. Okay. One. It means uno in Spanish. No, uno means one in Spanish. The other way around. And when talking about, in this situation, a dress, that's fine. You can say that. If you want to do that here, you can. Okay. You can say por una morada. Okay. But you have to say una because camisa right here, up here, is feminine. Okay. So just keep that in mind. You need to keep things consistent. So if you have feminine nouns and you're talking about, you want to add adjectives to that noun, then all of them need to be feminine. Okay. If you have a masculine noun, you need to have all the adjectives masculine. And when talking about uno, una, those are technically nouns. Una is feminine, uno is masculine. Okay, so just remember that. If you want to do this, if you want to not say dress or shirt again, you need to understand that you need una or uno. It depends on the gender. Okay, so uno, one, right here. De talla más grande. Okay, this whole term means a bigger size. Talla más grande, de talla más grande. Okay, this means a bigger size. Okay, so if you need just anything, a dress, a shirt, pants, and whatnot, you need a bigger size. You can say quiero uno de talla más grande. So this whole term, this whole phrase here means a bigger size. Okay, I want a dress, but I want a bigger size. One, right? Quiero un vestido, pero quiero uno de talla más grande. So that's what the way you say it in Spanish. De talla más grande, a bigger size one. Uno. Just remember uno or una if you want to say one. Excellent. Damn. It's interesting how Spanish works. Definitely. It's not an easy language, but it's not impossible to understand how it works. You just have to learn the language little by little, understand the terms, when to use certain terms, how they work, and all of that, and you're gonna nail Spanish.